Heyo, I'm back. Let me just... Actually, I'll keep that up while I do some information gathering for you. Also, we have fan art from Three Guesses Who. We'll put that up in just a bit. Give me a second here. Alright. Trying to see if I can find a good picture of this. We'll get that one in there for now. Trying to find some reference images for the outfit I'm going to be going for, so I can have them at the ready. Because I've been looking forward to this one for a bit. That's the good stuff. All right. Let me put these in the dock. That's a very tiny image. And I think this will also help. So put that in there as well. Oh, that's going to be a big one, of course. Of course. Alrighty. And then this, just hoping I'm not looking up spoilers whenever I'm trying to find reference images here. Alright. Okay. Good to go, which means I can show fan art. Courtesy of resident fan artist, Flora. More pictures of the kids. I absolutely adore these designs. They're so cute. They're so cute. I'm looking incredibly on model here. Is the best way that I can describe that. Very on model with the head shape and everything. I'd probably fill that sweater out a lot more though, but it's just, you know, we can live a little in the land of fantasy. Got Somnium Chan. Fia with her big old shark plush. Which, I love the way that I drew it. You stuck very true to that, and it just makes the shark plush look very dinky. Whatever you draw it, it's great. And then Jammy, who once again, I am so happy I redesigned. She needed it so bad, and I've been wanting to do it for so long. It has paid dividends here. Very happy with that. Just drawing an entire slice of life manga. I mean, you could. I could yap long enough to create some more. But we'll get the lore eventually, whenever I finally decide that it's time to make those Dark Souls item descriptions. But until then, thank you very much for the fan art, Flora. Always appreciated. Let's close that window capture. Let's close Still Wakes the Deep so that my computer stops putting out so much heat that it makes me sweat. You can calm down now, buddy. You're good. You're good. There you go. And let's get some house music on for the folks back home. Oh, never mind. Chrome is making you heat back up. Where are we at? Nope. Other way. Playlists. Playlists. Where's my stream music at? Stream music. There you are. We'll start with City of Tears. Good a song as any. Make sure it's not too loud. There we go. And now, game capture. Set that to Krita. There we are. Oh, wait a second. I have an art set up, don't I? Yeah, although it's a bit... I don't know which one's better. I think this one is actually set up for my art model. Yeah, this one's better. This one's better. Okay. None of my stuff is plugged in. I came a little unprepared, as you may be able to guess. But here's the outfit that we're going to be making. I'm going to be modeling it after Red. I think that's her name. So, main character. And then there's the sword as well, which... it's a cool fucking sword. So, I'm excited to see what's going on with that cool fucking sword. But, we shall see. Getting very strong lounge singer vibes, which I love. And where is... there you are. USB-C. So now, we gotta figure out what's going on with all this jazz. Because here's a primary problem that we're gonna have to solve, alright? She's got this V-neck, this not so much a low, like a deep V, but it's got some cleavage to it. And obviously, my models don't usually show so much skin, because it awful one to try and start with. They don't usually have much skin to show, right? That's probably the deepest V we've got there. So how do we want to solve that problem of ours? So first, let's get an idea of what's going on here with this outfit. All right. We've got... hold on. Well, I need another layer. Hold on. So we've got underneath, we've got the dress, and the dress is, I don't know, we'll just start with literal hourglass shape just to get an idea of what's going on here. That's so messy, doesn't matter. Cuts into about, well, it's got that high waist design thing going on there with the triangle in the middle. This is all filled in. And then this overlaps that. Like that. Realistically, this is probably where it would cut off about. So we've got that going on underneath. And then that's going to extend up into feathers, which are part of the whatever's going on there. I don't know how to draw feathers. I'll figure it out. But it's got the feathers going on and all that jazz. All right, so there's the dress, essentially, and then over the dress, got a jacket. Jacket's going like that. We'll call it big lapels there. very big lapels. Sleeves come out like that, doesn't really matter. Not too worried about it. And then the sleeves are like ruffled and then cuffed. A little ruffle. Then cuff, and then obviously the coat's going to come out a little bit more like that. Then we're working with a yellow and then an orange stripe pattern. But we'll just color it in like that temporarily. Grab our orange. Against each other. And then it's all yellow on the bottom from the looks of it, or is it a gradient type deal? Can't tell from the pictures. Looks all yellow, but hard to say. And then got a nice brown on this trench coat. Big fan of that. Alright. No surprises on trench coat colors or anything like that. Can fill this in a little more just to get an idea of it. This is also yellow here in the center. And then that's also going to be black there. And then the feathers are white. Just to get an idea of what's going on. So now, we gotta figure out how we're gonna fill this big old gap up top. We've got some space to fill here, where we can go, you know. Like that. Right. And these feathers go way up, so the head would probably be, you know, in them. Like that. So what do we do here? To fill all that space. I'm trying to think what would match with this outfit. Something in my head is telling me a choker might work. Then blue keeps saying mesh, which might not actually be a bad idea. Mesh isn't bad with the choker. The only problem is, what color do we make under the mesh? Would it be white? little hands coming out. What's Jelly's skin tone? See, that's the thing that I haven't really... I think I just usually do white. Like, you can see a hand here on this model. So I'll probably just, you know, white underneath. And that'll probably be it. That'll work. Wouldn't this area be the... It would be, yeah. So we would see the feathers back here, too. Right. This would all be filled in by feathers. Okay. Alright. Now, I want to get that sword in there somehow. And I've been tossing around an idea in my head for a bit. I wonder, we have our hexahedron, but what if we just, you know, made her like that so that she matches a little more with what's going on. And then we could give her outfits too. And then this one would be whatever's going on with this. Or I could just do the classic, you know, JRPG sword on the back deal. What's this sword looking like? It sort of expands out like that. Generic level 1 enemies that have a white theme with red eyes going on. Ooh, that's not bad either. Let me show you on window capture. Well, it's very small, but not bad. Excuse me. All right, I think here's what we'll do. We'll go forward with the this outfit like this. I think the mesh with the choker works. So we'll move forward with that. And we'll just see what we're working with here. So we can turn these off for now. Let me just make sure, do I have... Am I missing anything from that outfit? Obviously, I feel like the hair is a big thing that's going on there. Oh, he has like... That sword design fucking kicks ass. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So now we move this guy out of the way. You go down here into miscellaneous. There you go. Nope. Very cool references. You can move on over there, make some room for everything else in here. There you go. Perfect. And then cat, you can sit right over there. That's a good spot for you. Okay. So now... Oh, in a row? Oh no, that's just like you. Okay. Open up our shape guideline. Steal your line art. C, Control V. Off you go. Move you up here. Let me check. Is that an actual notification I need to be concerned about? Nope. Okay. Why is the eraser the same brush? Eraser should be that. Get rid of that there. So let's see what we're working with here. If we want this to work. So take you. Move in a little closer. You're friends. Let me draw over you. Alright, so general idea of what we're working with here. How's this gonna go? So this is gonna be... Choker's probably gonna be a little lower, if that's the case. We're working with choker and mesh. Choker will go there. I guess I should probably put it somewhere in the middle, about, just so it's not so low. I don't know. We'll worry about the exact placement later. Then this is gonna go... How's it go with red? Is it not even a little off the shoulder? No. So then this will probably meet about there. Feels right. Overlap a little. No, it's got to cut deeper than that. It would go to about there, probably. Overlap. Have this come across. That'll go about like that. Just get an idea for the placing of this. There's our triangle on the corset thing. And then rest of the dress. Alright. And then mesh underneath. It's whatever. We'll see how we feel about that. I think I should also... Hold on, is the neck thinner on the made model? It is thinner. Alright, I'll thin it out here as well so the choker is not so bulky. That's about right. That's fine, I'm sure. And then in comes our trench coat. So how do we want this to meet? Lapels for the trench coat start at about where the midsection thing does. They are massive lapels on this thing. So it's gonna come up like this. Flare out. Go like that. I feel like these aren't looking like lapels enough, but also we're missing the rest of the fucking coat. We also don't have our feathers, which are a pretty big part of all this. I don't know how I want to do these feathers, honestly. I'm gonna go to about thereabouts, probably. Oh no, it's becoming really obvious that the head is off center when I do it like that. Oh, that's rough. That goes about there. Big old lapels. Goes out like that. Cinch that waist a little, because we deserve it. And then sleeves, honestly, would just end there. And have them go down the arm. Yeah, I mean, that's about it. I think this would come out a little more, but generally that looks like it'll work. Looks about right, I think. That's definitely bigger. Midsection there. That comes up to her chest. That's her entire waist area, so we gotta make that bigger on us. I feel like it might look more classy with the coat on dropped shoulders. So like, hold on. Cooperate with me, please. Thank you. So, let's say we've got this like that. So then this would go more like that. Something along those lines. Fix this while we're at it. Big old triangle. And we'd still be, you know, feathers would still be filling in. Need a sketch in the Discord? Yeah, let me check it out. Stream chat. Oh, there's a lot going on there, huh? Oh boy. I don't know if I'd necessarily do the hair, but I'm loving what you're doing with the outfit. We might have to do that eyeliner, though. We might have to do that eyeliner. Or eyeshadow, rather. See, here's the thing. Here's the one difference. You have the feathers attached to the jacket. However, let me see. There's this one. Hold on. Let me move this guy down. They're actually attached to the dress. And then the jacket just goes over top with the feathers layering over the lapel in the back. Let's play around with this a little more. Let's use straight lines here. Because that's what we're going to be doing most of the time. Alright. Thinner neck. Call it about, you know, just cut off a little bit. That's probably fine. Alright. Still want the shoulders for now. Dress neckline will go to about there, which isn't leaving us with a lot of exposed mesh. That's probably making our job easier. Is that thinner than I did it in that one? No, that's about the same thing, thinness. But before I had the dress going to where the old neck connected. Okay. This connects directly there. Do I have a cinched waist on the... I do have a cinched waist on the made model as well. Maybe I should be taking the made model here and using that as our proportion reference. Now we'll just sort of give ourselves an hourglass figure because we deserve it. That'll go there to about there. That looks about right. Triangle in there. Give me a sec. Sorry about that, folks. I'm back. I had to talk to my dad real quick. Alright, where were we? Also, the AC is on now because holy shit, it's too hot. It got way too hot. I am sweating over here. Where was I? We wanted the lapels for this. Well, no, we want the feathers. We want the feathers first. How do we want to do these feathers? That's something I need to figure out. So it looks like they go on the outside. Just do as simple as something like that. All right. I just don't want it to look like it's just a triangle going out. Need to give it more volume there. Alright, that's generally what we're looking for. It did not have a twist ending. It went about as you would expect a tragic horror situation of that caliber to go. Also, this doesn't start until higher up on the dress, which is going to help with that silhouette problem I was just worried about. Alright. So now we have our giant lapel. Which we want to be straight. That's a big part of what's going on with this, the shape of this. So that's going to go like that. Go there. That. Again, still just getting a general idea, feeling things out, as it were. And then like that. Like that. And arms and the sleeves. And then we just want this as a placeholder so that I can see what we're working with. Looking good. I think I should try and cinch the waist like inside of the trench coat a little. Doesn't look so wide. Something like that. Just that little gap so you can observe the silhouette. Not that extreme, but you get the idea. And then mesh. Which, you know, should probably make more dense. to actually look like a mesh. I keep forgetting I have Sneaky Snitch in here. It catches me off guard every time. Okay. And then let's just fill in some colors just to see what we're working with here. Alright. Grab that brown. That is, in fact, Jane Transistor. I believe her name is Red. We have the dress. That triangle will need to be bigger, but we can worry about that later. Feathers. Which look pretty good. And then maybe we can get the red in there. Hold on. Let's get that orange in there first. I think this is a gradient of some kind, like that. I think we can get the red in there with the mesh, maybe. Don't love that. I do kind of like this. That goes pretty well. The flowers, or the feathers ended up looking pretty fluffy there, so it worked out pretty well there. What do I want to do with that mesh? I'll figure it out in a bit. I think I'll stick with that purplish. Because I'm liking how that looks. So I'll move you over here now. And we will start in earnest. Not a precise science where this is all going to begin. Just shave off a little bit. Good to go. Connect back there. And then I think we're going to do one of these. It'll meet there. And then we have that come across like that. I like the proportions we've got on this one. So here's what we'll do. We'll kind of trace over both of them. Let's see how that goes. Just a little room to go down. Like that. I'm going to do a big triangle. Yeah. And then, how are we going to line up this coat? Do we want to do the feathers first? I think if we want to do the feathers first, we got to figure out exactly how we're doing these feathers. I think the easiest way would be to kind of go like that for now. Okay, that's kind of working. We can work with that. Goes like that. No, we want this. This is going to come in a bit more than we think. Alright. Rush. Alright, that'll probably work. Alright. And then this goes all the way down, as does this. And then the lapels. We want these lapels to match up pretty nice. So extra layer, go all the way across. Has the same starting point. All right. That. Out and in. Out and in. Less out on this side for in, more out on this side and in. In our case, that coat's going to cover up our sleeves entirely, unfortunately. But that's probably to our advantage. Or at least it's going to cover up the shoulder bits. We'll see how it looks whenever it's finished. And then I want these to be relatively the same. Nah, we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Are these lapels looking silly? Not really, no. Looks better than I thought. That goes there. Merge those, because why not? And down they both go. And one more across to seal the deal. I really should have put the feathers on their own layer. I'm not feeling too sure about those. This is what we gotta do. I did mostly have them on their own layer, actually. But we'll see. How do we want to do this? How do we want to do this? Should I use the thinner brush, maybe? I could define it with thicker brush. This needs to come out more on this side. And it keeps going up above her head a little. It's a poofy one. And I kept it on the same layer again. Oh well. No, it's not quite it. How can I simplify a feather into this style? I think it was better when they overlapped a little. That's still not really it. How do they do it? Obviously they do it by doing the whole fucking feather, but kind of have it split off a little. Sometimes the answer is just to do a bunch of random stuff, and then if it works, you follow through on it. I'm sure that's good. Good enough for me, at least. Okay. And then reconnect our trench coat. And then see what we're working with here. Line art. I'll be taking that, if you don't mind. that. I want this to have a cuff to it. No, actually, it's gonna be... Well, the sleeves are wrong, actually. Sleeves have got to be a little different. Sleeves, turn the opacity down on you. And then we will start anew. Here's what's going to happen. Down, ruffle, cuff, arm. No. Down, down, ruffle, then cuff goes there. It's a cuff-like. Is transistor a cuff-like? Turn this off. I feel like the shoulders should be sticking out here, but no, the shoulders are lost in the lapels on her outfit too, so that's fine. And then like that. I feel like being first person / over the shoulder is kind of an inherent part of being a cuff-like. That way you can see the cuff or whatever the guy talking to you is. Interesting. We're getting some genre definition for cuff-likes. Okay. And then the mesh. I'm gonna commit to the mesh. I like the mesh. Alright. If you care about the VOD, the chat is barely visible atop the white picture. Oh no. Where is it? There it is. No dark backdrop on this layout. Rough. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay. Alright. There is our line art. And now we do something a little scary. But it's okay. Don't panic. We'll weather this storm together. Alright. Good. Good, good, good. There's a lot going on here. Merge these two together. And then the scariest part of all, merge the head on top. Okay. Save. So now we have that, our line art. Which means we should be able to... Yep, alright. Select... Grow... No. We're going to invert and then grow by 15. Grow selection... 15. Layer underneath. 10. This guy. Alright, now here's the part where I drag it down here just to make sure that I'm getting the line thickness correct. And that's what we want. Alright, good, good, good. So now, color layer. And we should also start putting all of this. Sketch. Do a sketch layer. What's this up here? You can get rid of that. Goes into the group. Well, no, we need these to go into the group first. Are they in the group? Alright, in the group. Perfect! Take you out of that, though. And put you at the bottom of the group. There we go. Perfect! Now we'll move this all back up here. What do we want to name? Oh. Right, those are part of that. What do we want to name this model? And also, do I want the sword? Do I want the sword? Tough question. Hex chain as the sword is probably the way to go. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go for that then. We'll do hex chain as the sword. I'll follow through on that idea. There are a couple little line art things that I need to fix real quick though. This should have that. This side too. A little higher. You're missing a line to indicate that it's a feather. Line there as well. And then does the jacket lapel have anything on it? Doesn't look like it, no. Alright. We are good to go, it would appear. Time to color. Oh yeah. Turn that on so we have an idea of what we're going for. Let's fill in these black spots first. Just want to make sure, yeah, okay, good, good, good. Fill that in like that. Choker is going to be blackish. This is also going to be mostly black. Alright. Fill that a little more. Really making that hourglass shape very prominent. Next up, we'll do the yellow for the dress. And we should probably just have the orange on the same layer, to be honest. Especially considering what we're going to do down here. So fill this all in. And then we grab our orange, same layer. Stripes. That. And then gradient. There you go. The next best thing. Alrighty. Does the triangle have orange on the outside of it? I think it does. I'm going to do that as well. Thin brush time. Perfect. Okay. Next color. Trench coat. Gotta have that. That's looking a little purplish. That is the same color, though. Yeah, that's fine. Good, good. Alrighty. Good to go. Wonder if I should start adding more music to my stream music playlist. I feel like we've got plenty in there, but sometimes I wonder if I need more variety. Listen more on the outside too. And then something I like to do when I'm working with a brown. Just get some. I want to go with that lighter shade. And then take that darker shade and speckle it in a little. Worked better with my old brush set. Okay. And now the big decision. What do we want to do with this mesh? Let's fill it in and then decide. All right. Now, there's a couple ways we could take this. Easy way, like that. Not super interesting, but, you know, it works. Could also go for a red to match her hair. I think it's a little too intense, though. If we went for the... Do I know who Tom 7 is? No clue. I should also probably change the color of the feathers to make them a little cream-colored-ish. I think this... I like that purple. Here's the problem with that purple, alright, and this one's very specific. I'm looking at that, and all I'm thinking is Gambit from the X-Men. That specific shade plus the trench coat is making me think Gambit. Also, I need to adjust the line art here. It's cinching the waist a little too much. I always forget how fucking hard this song goes. Alright. It's because his real name, allegedly, is Thomas Walter Murphy VII. Anyways, he described Tetris as an inventory management survival horror game. That's... No, that's incorrect. That is incorrect. Here's the question. If we go for this, should we change the choker to be... like that to match? That also does the trick a lot, changing the cross-hatching to a color helps quite a bit, or the mesh rather. Okay, no, keep that black. I like that. I like that. It looks good. Quite good. Keep the music going. I'll skip that one for now. No. You're supposed to be randomized. Wow. Is this not randomized? There we go. Alright, banquet rainforest. That's what I'm talking about. With the mesh being black, it draws attention away from the dress. Yeah. Okay, that works. That works. And now I want these feathers... I don't want them to be white. I want them to be... They're brownish. Usually because of the lighting. But I want to follow that line. Because otherwise the head will just sort of be lost in this brownish mass. Or white, you know, big white mass. Looks good. No. I think I might just want the mesh to be gray. Hold on. Give me a sec here. There it is. And then I'll make this here a little darker. Which honestly it does just need to be anyway. Make the dress pop a little more. And then no, not quite. A little darker. A little darker. I need to find that sweet spot. No, I'm just not liking how that looks. I just don't feel like that the dress is popping enough, but I could be wrong. Reference? Let's see. Yeah, that also looks a lot better as well. I was thinking the feathers were looking a little... The feathers have too much going on, and I think they catch your attention too much. So we gotta do a little careful erase work here real quick. Into the sketch layer. This is why you don't merge your layers, but again, do as I say, not as I do. I say again as if I've said that before, but I haven't. This is just one person's absolutely deranged process. Alrighty. Little bits and pieces. Alright, looking good. So now, how do we want to stylize these? So you've got it like... Have that come in. Oh man, that's just not working. Oh, it's because I'm not using the right color. Need to use this a thinner brush. No, I think this is the way to do it here. Getting a couple, like, specific... on the wrong ones. Need, like, a couple shapes in there that are, like, definitely a feather. Alright, I'm liking that more. I think I'm going to stick with that. That feels right-ish. I want some definition to the feathers so they look like feathers. Off-white to this, you said. I think I can probably make them a little darker on top if that's the case. Okay. And then I can probably stand to make this a little lighter. That looks right. That looks good. I like that. Yeah, that's good. And then I think, I'm not sure, is this emitting light? Is it casting off a little light there? I'm not gonna go all in on this. Just give me a second here. I'm sort of feeling things out. And then what just happened? Layer underneath. Could always go, you know, the classic airbrush route, but I don't think that works. Yeah, I think that's fine. That's fine. I think that's good. I think it turned out good. Howdy, Tommy. Good to see you. You think that if an elemental representing the concept of carbonation drank a soda, it'd taste like flesh to them? What? Where do these thoughts come from? What could possibly compel a man to have such a thought? Because here's a question. Here's a question for you. All right. It is an elemental, like, representing the concept of carbonation. All right, which is to say that it is like its chemical makeup is carbonation. Here's a question. We are carbon-based life forms, are we not? Like, does carbon taste like flesh to us? Or made of hydrocarbons. Carbonation doesn't mean... That's not what I'm saying. Not what I'm saying. I think if anything would taste like flesh, it would be club soda. I think club soda, but it would also taste like water. Which is distinctly not flesh for them, assumedly. Club soda, sparkling water. It's just carbonated water. Okay. Now... big stretch. To figure out the eyes. I think this is the day I finally take that dive. Alright? This is the day I finally take that dive. Stick with me here, folks. Nope, nope, nope. Not all of you. Not all at once. When I said stick with me, folks, I mostly meant you. Group layer. Where is the default model? Alright. Now the classic maneuver. Hold on. Let me just make sure I'm lining this up right. There it is. Alright. Default model, turn you back to normal opacity, and you're off. Okay. We need eyelashes as well. Shape guideline. Give me those. No, wait. Control C, we want to put those. Control V. Come on down here. Gonna line those up too. Default model a little more. I'm just putting my lashes on. Give me a sec. That's it. Okay. But now here's the question. Alright, I'm gonna move him out just for a second. The lashes... Okay. Good. Good. I'm not gonna... It doesn't look that bad on this one either. Why? Huh. Or maybe it just looks extra bad on the default one. No, I got an idea, Blue. You're gonna like this one. Alright, there's something I've been kicking around upstairs. Little concept that's been on the back burner, shall we say. That, I think I'm finally ready to bring to fruition here. But first I need to steal some eyeballs. Control-C. And, of course, Control-V. Alright. Now get ready for this. Everyone holding on to their seats? That didn't really do it as well as I was hoping it would. There we go. That's right, folks. Actually, I have a better way to do this. What layer are you on? Control-C? No, actually, well, yeah, Control-C, I guess. And we'll put you, up here. We can get rid of you. Alright, and then we want... Oh, no, it's not on our wheel anymore. I wanted this orange. See, we're getting some problems because of, Well, hold on, I have an idea as well. Hold on. We want those layer underneath. Here's how we solve it. Alright. Check this out. We'll get there in a minute, Merrick. Hold on. We're still on the road trip. Alright? We're still going. Give me a minute to cook. Alright? Dinner will be ready in a few. That's perfect. Now here's the question. How does it look with the open eyes? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's the way to go, baby. That's the way to go. That's it for sure. Perfect. Okay, once again, been a while. Save. All right. I think that's our model. In more ways than one. Before we go, there's a couple things I want to address. This... Fill this in just a little more down here specifically. All right. I think we're good. I think we're good. Yeah, I like that. I like that quite a bit. So now... Nope. You in there. I want you in there. Interesting addition, Merrick. Thank you. Appreciate it. There we go, huh? This one goes in, hold on. Merrick, are you suggesting that I whore myself out to avoid Joeification? I see. Where did I put my pen? Here. Okay. Should I have... No, that looks fine. That looks fine. Looks good. Good stuff. Okay. Now, where was I? Alright, I want to make a line art layer. Color. I wonder if the attitude your VTuber gives off now will actually affect how you commentate. That is a good question. I mean, the clothes make the Chan, do they not? Off. Now we get to work. Oh, I didn't even think of how the blink's gonna work with this. I'm gonna have to draw a unique blink, aren't I? Okay, I'll figure it out. I'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Where the eyebrows are only there on the open model. Whenever I talk, I get eyebrows. Those are the rules. So... What are we going to name this model? I think... We'll just go with... Singer. Nah, I got it. Songstress. Diva is much better. Alright. Engineer, new model, new folder. Diva. PNG. Diva, closed 1. No music still? Nope. Next song. Go for this one. Then save as Diva closed 2. Save as Diva closed 3. And now the hard part. Well, not really that hard. We just gotta fill in a little bit. Nope, that's not the right color. Ah, shit. Okay, hold on. We'll do this. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Don't worry. Okay. Now, we can go over it with some of this. Not quite. It's darker. It's a darker orange. Match that darkest. I can figure this out. I can figure this out. I've got an idea. Follow me on this one. Then a little touch up. The seam is kind of obvious. That's what I'm trying to hide right now. Here's what I can do. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Alright. This is exactly how makeup works in real life. Is that not a success? Hmm? Does that not work? Save as Diva closed. Blink. Alright. Oh man! with the full eyes, that looks a lot more... There's a lot more going on there. Oh yeah, it doesn't have lashes! Huh. Right, my blink doesn't usually have lashes on it. Where would they go? I never thought about that. So these should have lashes on them. Where would, so like... Thereabouts? Hold on. I want to make this something that I can mirror. No, it'd be not as... Go. Horizontal. Move on over. Good to go. Blink lashes. Those look good, I think. Yeah, that looks about right. Blink, shadow. Okay, so we can just put that all on one big blink layer. Alright, now we go to open. Can we see the blink in action? We can certainly try. Hold on. Something like that. Looks fine to me. So we file, save, Diva, open 1. 2. It does look like that, but I'm not a smart enough person to know how to really fix that. And now it's time to fix this one. With the same movie magic as before. Except this time we gotta cut into things a little. Do we? No, I think we can do this without doing that. Here's we go. Orange. This. That does look better. That does look better and also not much harder. Wait a sec. How would I do it for this blink, then? Right now I'm debating the work involved, because it does look much better if I do that. I'd like to have that kind of silhouette, but... It doesn't have to angle upwards, I guess. It doesn't have to. It doesn't have to. That's... They should be visible in the blink. That's something that we've done as well. But give me a second to figure this out. I think move this. Oh man. I think I would just want to make a unique blink frame at this point. Just give me a sec to think and feel this one out. Okay. I would want this. Thereabouts. Yeah, I forgot that you can't change category midstream as far as I know, or rather if you try it doesn't really go through. Which I think is a little annoying, but oh well. I've tried it before and it just doesn't change the category. So just change it to art. Control-C, Control-V. Okay. Yeah, I'm just feeling this one out. I need that darker orange. Just too much. No. Doesn't look right. The seam is still really obvious, but here's what needs to happen. These need to go... up more. Okay. I'm still on. Undo a lot. How far down do the eyes actually come? About there. just looks like the lower lid's blinking. That's not it. These are too low. Blink does look better. Here's what I'm gonna do. Nope. Just all of it. Get rid of that. Another one like this. I've defined my play area here. That's about right. Okay. One over top. No, this looks about right. Okay. I'm happy with that. Well, for the most part. That's part of the problem, then. Let's fill in more there. Yeah, looks good to me. Turn this off, and let's start resaving these. Closed one. Yep. What is going on with that? Okay, good. I accidentally had that off. Alright. Save, closed one. Save as, closed two. Yep, I want to replace it. Save as, closed three. Yes, I want to replace it. And then turn those two on. Save as, closed blink. Yes, I want to replace it. Alright. Let me turn those off. Open. File. Save as. Open one. Save as. Open two. Save as. Open three. And then don't need that. Save as. Open blink. Okay. Now here's what I'm going to have to do as well. We're going to have to just file open new model sheet and take the whole Diva model and just copy it back on over, paste it back on in. There we go. Delete that one. All right. And then I will be back in just a second. I'm still here. Don't worry. That away. Switch to manually ordered. Model Diva. Just show the pictures. You know to show the pictures. Delete all these autosaves. Diva close 1. Diva close 2. Diva close 3. Upload files. See what we're working with here. Oh, that's looking good. Looking good. Which as new model Diva closed animated. Go back, change these for the Diva open. GIF. There we are. Save image as Diva open animated. And let's add her to the stack. Model Diva closed animated. Diva open animated. Closed blink. Yeah, looks good to me. Looks plenty fine to me, I think. Alrighty. Switch back to this one. What do we think, folks? How's it looking? I think that turned out pretty well. And I don't mind that the blink doesn't look, like, I tried to go for a happier blink on the talking one to make it look more, you know, just a visually differentiated a bit. I think it works being the same blink on this one because of the already heavy eyeshadow and the half-lidded eyes. Or, you know, the half-closed eyes give it a more composed look in the first place. So I think it worked out pretty well. Yeah, that looks much better than whatever the hell I was doing before. Alright. Good stuff. Very good stuff. Okay. So, let me just make sure these are all... Hold on. Eyeshadow. If I ever need to make eyeshadow again, I can just sort of use this. But I do like to have all my models set to, where is it? Where is it? I like to have them set to closed one for the most part, because I think that looks nice. So, set to closed one. Shadow eyes, Diva model. Save new model sheet. Alrighty. I did want to go back. The reason why I kind of redid the eyeshadow but didn't really redo the eyeshadow was this felt like it was too complex of like a color gradient for my style. I felt like there was too much going on whenever my usual coloring style is mostly simple colors with sometimes a gradient. It felt like there was just too much going on up there. It got too busy. If that makes sense. Either way, I think it all worked out in the end. Looks good. It was certainly a bit of a ride getting there. Hey, thanks, Clown. Appreciate it. Sub for 2 months. Thank you very much. If you give bag chain a snatched waist on some models, does this mean you canonically own corsets? Flora's about to... She really is, huh? You know, I will leave it... until I write the lore, it's up to you whether or not that's a shapeshifter thing or a fashion thing. Announce purple. I have no idea what that means. But, nonetheless, we're good to go. Yeah, the suggestion on the feather change was game-changing. That looks much, much better than whatever the hell was going on before. It's much better. Thank you a lot for the help today, although I will say, reel it in just a little. I don't mind a little backseating, but especially with art, gets a little grating. Though again, genuinely thank you for the help. There was a lot of stuff there that was rough. I'm glad I had a little help with it. Announce green, and also these don't go on the permanent VOD record. Good to know. I'll be sure to read them out loud then. Which is to say, your next announcement is going to be something that is a gift for the voice switch. Yeah. That's what I thought. Alright. So that's our new model. We are all ready to play Transistor, most likely on Wednesday. But we shall see. You know how it is. So, until then, thank you very much for watching. It's been an interesting stream nonetheless. We got there to that 4-hour mark. We managed. we managed. So, as always, thank you again for watching. Hope you had a good time. I certainly did. And until the next time, have a good one. See ya.